Happy New Year, everyone, and thank you so much for returning to my channel. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. For my fellow subscribers, I thank you so much for your continued support. And if you're a first-time watcher, I pray that you will find it in your heart to actually subscribe to my channel. So without further ado, let's go ahead and show you how I prepared my oven jerk chicken. My chicken was washed properly and cut into quarters, so I have my leg quarter and my breast quarter. Okay guys, so I'm adding some salt to my chicken and also Maggi all-purpose seasoning. I also have some Maggi chicken seasoning. Adding some cayenne pepper as well. You know, pepper is a must. A little bit of Mrs. Dash. And I also have some Walker's jerk seasoning. Yeah. And then you're gonna make sure that you rub the seasoning into the meat. You know, your flavor depends on the type of seasoning that you use and how long it's gonna be marinated. Guys, I actually did this seasoning the night before that I did the jerk chicken. So I did it, I seasoned the chicken and then actually covered it and put it in the refrigerator. What I also like to do, I like to, you know, put some of the seasoning underneath the chicken skin. I'm adding some paprika because as you see later on, I'll be adding some green seasoning on it, so I want it to actually keep some color. Isn't that looking wonderful? Okay guys, so I'm gonna add some extra seasoning. You see I have here sweet pepper, onion, scallion, ginger. So I'm gonna make a paste which I'm gonna add it to the chicken. Remember you saw me earlier adding paprika to the chicken because I wanted to keep the color, because when you add this green seasoning on it, it's kind of gonna, you know, take away some of the color that the chicken had. So hence I had put some paprika on it earlier. You can also add a tip of browning if you prefer. Okay folks, time to transfer the chicken onto the baking sheet. I'm sorry I didn't have the baking rack, so the chicken would have sat on the rack instead of in the liquid that it will be springing, but next time we'll be prepared. Okay, I'm sorry about my oven beeping in the background. I'm truly sorry. Also remember to grease your baking sheets, or if you have some of those non-stick baking sheets, then they're fine. Guys, do you realize how strategically I'm placing the chicken parts on the baking sheet? Now watch that. I'm kind of a neat freak, but anyhows, for maximum flavor, you know what you do as well? Lift the skin of the chicken and place some of those juicy seasoning underneath the skin. Yeah, that works perfect. The chicken goes into the oven now, guys. The oven is set for 400 degrees Fahrenheit and it's gonna be baking for probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours. You're just gonna have to gauge, you know, the process. The chicken has been in the oven for about 45 minutes to an hour. So I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna sprinkle some beer because beer hydrates the chicken. It makes it more juicier and it also gives it a nice flavor too. You can repeat this process once or twice until the chicken has been cooked. I'm sorry guys that I didn't have any red stripe beer, but you know me, I improvise all the time. So whatever beer I got, I actually, went ahead and used it. So I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle some beer onto the chicken, and then I'm gonna take the same juice that's actually in the baking sheets and run it over the chicken as well. At this moment, I'll be placing the chicken back into the oven to actually catch some more color. And if you want to add some more beer eventually, then you can. But guys, this is my finished product. The longer it stays in the oven is the drier the chicken gets. For me, I love when my jerk chicken is very dry. You might like it a different way, so you can judge how long it stays in the oven. Look at my jerk chicken, you all. I think I did a good job. Yeah. Guys, I took the liberty of sharing this jerk chicken with some fried festival, fried bami, and some escovitch fish. Alright, it was delicious, and I hope you like my video, and I'll see you another time on Empress Jazz Food World.